Hi guys! Let me tell you another story about our guy Jesus. This story comes from Luke 17. Now before I tell you the story, I just want to remember what we talked about last week. You remember these guys? When Israel was taken into captivity, there were a bunch of people left behind that weren't even good enough to be slaves. They were too tired and poor and sick. Do you remember these guys, what they ended up being called? They were the Samaritans. Do you remember how they loved God, but then they also loved all kinds of other things? Well, the Jews, when they came back to Egypt, they did not like the Samaritans. The Jews and the Samaritans fought all the time. But Jesus said he came to love even the Samaritans. Do you remember the woman at the well? He healed her and she was so happy. She told all kinds of people about Jesus. I have another story about a Samaritan who Jesus loved, and he was one of 10 men who were sick. All these men were sick. They had what was called leprosy. Naaman had leprosy as well. We told you that story a little while ago. See all these guys? Man, they were all sick, and all of their skin had diseases. Leper. That's what they called them in the cities. They didn't want to be with them. They hated them. These people who were leprous were very isolated. They were lonely and sad and sick, and they had no hope for being made well. Well, all of these men came to Jesus one day, and do you know what he did? Because of his love, because he came to make everybody well and right again, he healed every single one of these guys. He took away their leprosy, he made them clean, and they were no longer sick. Isn't that amazing? Because one of the things that Jesus came to do was to heal us and make us well. That was like a huge party. They were so excited. Yay for being healed. Here's your cake. Woohoo! Well, you know what though? Jesus said, in order to make sure that everybody knows that you are well, what you guys need to do is go to the priest, present yourselves to him, and show him that you are clean. And then you don't have to be lonely anymore. You can be accepted. That was the rule back then. So all these guys, they went to the temple. They saw the priest and they said, I'm well. I'm well. I'm well too. And he said, good job, you guys. Good job, you guys. Good job, you guys. Hey, yeah, I'm well too. Woohoo! Look at me. I'm well. And they all went on their way. End of story, right? Nope. Out of all 10 of these guys who were healed, only one came back to Jesus to say thank you to him. This man was a Samaritan. Do you remember them? Normally, Jews hated Samaritans. Jesus was a Jew, but he didn't hate this man, did he? Oh no, he loved him with an everlasting love, the love of the Father. Even though he had been a leper and he was a Samaritan, Jesus loved him. And his love not only healed his body, but it also healed his heart and his spirit. He was the only one who got total healing. Oh, these guys, yeah, their bodies were healed, but they were still filled with sin and hatred, and they did not give their lives over to Jesus to follow him. This man, however, because he said thank you and he recognized Jesus as the Son of God, his healing was total and complete. Jesus told him, get up and go on your way. Your faith has saved you. We can give God thanks and worship him for making us new when we have faith in Jesus as well. Because we don't just want his physical healing, we want his spiritual healing as well. Thanks, Jesus.